So hello everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome to another video. My name is David and today I'll be showing you guys how do you get started on the Sofascore battle draft. So recently, I think 2 years ago, I made a video on how I was talking about how would you progress up the ranks in the Sofascore battle draft. But I had some of you guys asking, how do I even get started? What do I need to know before I get started in the Sofascore battle draft? Well, there are a few things that you need to understand. Number one, the first thing that you need to understand is that every player is categorized in under those are 5 attributes. So every player is categorized after 5 attributes. So the first attribute, we have the attacking. The second one, we have the technicality, tackling, defending, and also creativity. Okay, so there are key things that you should understand in any team. Well, the first thing is that a team is not only composed of one person, but it's composed of the 11 players. Now, what do you need to do for you to win? You need to ensure that you are getting at least three attributes. That is either, like for instance, as you can see in the results above, we have attacking, technicality, and creativity. Those are the areas that I've measured on, and actually this has actually even been able to work for me even on the top ranks. So I'll be sharing with you guys how do you get started and how will you be able to identify which players are the right players for your team and also stay within the budget well, taking the wings. So now good, if you check here, I think I was playing against a player called Osijek. So I'll be going through what he did right and also what he did wrong, and how can you be able to implement the same into your own team. Now let's dive into it. Now let's look at his team first. His team has some things that we need to look at. Good, so let's see here. Well, he chose, let's start with the formation first. He chose a 3-5-2 as his formation. Well, what can we deduce from here? He chose, this is defender, he's a defender, another defender, midfielder, a midfielder, okay, another midfielder, a forward, and another forward. What is the problem with this team? The problem with this team is that he's all over the place. He has chosen some defense, some midfield, and maybe some of the attack. It's not bad at all to be able to go for that if you are confident and you know that you can be able to win that way. However, you need to specialize in some of the areas. For example, if we go back up here, you can see I, on the other hand, have specialized on the attacking, technicality, and creativity. Let me show you what I mean from my team. As you can see below, I choose a formation of 4-3-4-3. Sorry. Now let's start. Here we see I have a forward, then on the other side we have another forward, then on the other side then we have a forward. Let's continue. We have a midfielder, another a forward there, a midfielder, a defender. Well, what is unique about this team? Like I said previously, what I'll be trying to do is trying to optimize and ensure that the team is getting the maximum points that it can from at least 3 attributes from the entire team. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this player, for example, Jailang Lee. What are his key attributes? What are the key attributes in that player? First thing, we have his attack, the technicality, and also creativity. These are the areas that he stands out. Okay, then we look at Lucas. Here, as you can see, Lucas has a good attack. Technicality is quite there but still low, and also creativity is still sort of low but higher than compared to the other attributes that he has. We have Marco. Look, with the same thing. Listen, I'm trying to measure on the attack, technicality, and also on the creativity. Then on the other side we have Pablo with the same thing. Again, the attributes that I'm choosing are the ones that are giving the results. As you can see, we have the attack, the technicality, and also the creativity topping up there. Good. In a moment, as we continue, I'll be able to talk about why did I choose this player. And the reason why I chose this player is because of the budget. Remember, there's a limit of the budget that you have to work with. So for you to select players, you must ensure that you make a sacrifice here. At one point you'll have to make a sacrifice, because remember, you're getting started, and as you're getting started the budget is low, and as you go up the ranks you'll find that your budget will be increased until you reach to the top levels as you go up. Then Look at the other side. Look at this. I believe this is my most expensive player in the team, that is Mohamed. And as you can see, Mohamed Pia, is that we see him having the same attributes that I was talking about. He has the attack, he has the technicality and the creativity as his major sides. Those are his strengths, and his weaknesses are attacking and defense. Okay, and the same thing continues around the team, as you can see. Okay, so what do you understand? What you really need to do is that you must ensure that you're getting at least 3 out of 5 attributes in each player right. Okay, now let's do a new match as I try to show you guys what we mean. Now let's dive into the new match, and here I'll be able to show you guys how do you select. Good. So now let's play against Timothy. First thing, before I even continue, I have the option to reroll and select a new set of players. But before I do that, I need to check the current set of players that I have, whether they are the right kind of players. So what am I going to check? I'll check first thing the attack. Then the other thing I want to ensure that I'm doing is that I don't have so many pricey players who have a high cost for them to be in the team. For instance, there's no way Phil Foden is making to that team. There is no way he's making it to that team. Then the other thing is this: I need to check the creativity and also the technicality. Okay, and as you can see, we have quite a good number of players, but the problem with this is that we don't have a player that has those attributes and is within our budget. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just reroll and check again. Good, as you can see here, now we start to have players who seem to be within the budget. For instance, we have Martin Odegaard, then we have Kike, we have Nicolas Viola, we have Alex Sanchez. All these players are players who I believe can be able to help us build a team. And to make even matters better, we have Fidel at a cost of only 32.6, who is going to play well into that team and is going to do great wonders. Now let's go to the next step as I show you guys how to select. Now the first thing that I'll go do is that I'm going to select my goalkeeper, and the one thing that I'm going to do is to ensure that I've picked the lowest cost goalkeeper. Okay, why the lowest cost? The player who cost me the lowest amount in the goalkeeper session is because, remember, my team has majored on technicality, attacking and creativity. Okay, these are the areas where people don't get the most right, but majority of people are good at picking defenders, which means out of the box they are going to select a good goalkeeper. So now we are playing against what they are doing. So the first thing I'll do is that I'll select the most cheap goalkeeper that I can get out there. Then the next thing I'll come is that now we're on the defense. I won't just pick players from the defense. I'll tick both the defense and the midfield on your top right up there the corner. Then I won't just go pick the players who are on top. I'll choose the players based on what they can offer for the team. For instance, we have Philip, who is a good attribute in that team. Now let's go another creativity. This time I'm going to go with the player Fidel, the cost of 32. Another creativity. I'm going to go here with, remember, I have to be mentally aware that my budget is running out, and I don't want to ensure that I've run out the budget. Okay, then the other thing is this: let me just swap the players to ensure that I'm keeping the same players within the same league or within the same team packed up together. All right, now let's go up and let's go here and let's choose a different characteristic, which will go to check the technicality. Good, we have that Kike. Another technicality, Alexis Sanchez looks like a good deal, but wait a minute, let's go with Aderin. Then from here what I'll do is that I'll go to the value, then I'll pick the lowest cost players. That is, we have Lorenzo, then I'll go back there and we'll pick Raul. Why did I pick these two? The point of picking these two is to ensure that I'm ensuring that my cost is as low as much as possible. Now let's go up. We choose Alexis Sanchez because of time. I don't have much time. Let me just choose that. Oh, time. We'll just choose another player who is there and let's continue. Whew, I almost ran out of time. Whew, that was close. So let's see his team versus mine. As you can see, okay, defenders. Okay, another defense, another defense, another defense. another defender. So generally by that far I can already tell that his entire team is built around the defense. Well, no attributes at all, creativity, straight off, good. Now this is the player that I want to mark. Okay, that is Jordan Sancho, who is then we have Ferin, and also we have Deccan Nice. Let me explain why Deccan Nice is not threat to the team that I have. What you don't want to do is that you do not mark the opponent that they have the most costly. What you mark is that player whose attributes seem like they are a threat to your attributes. For instance, if I've gone for attack, technicality, and creativity, I'll mark his player who has the same attributes. So the best chance here player to mark is Jordan Sancho. Okay, now if we go to the other side now, who is my best good kicker? 55. I don't want to pick the player with the most cost because people are going to automatically mark that player. So what I want to do is that I want to make captain the player who has the best attributes in my team, based on how my team is. And for once I feel like kicker should be the captain there. Now how do I make substitutions? It's simple, just click on the player, you'll see the option for you to make substitution. Then let's double that because I'm sure I'm winning this. Then let's head to the next. Good, let's see. Technical. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that is how you actually do it, and of course you can continue practicing it. Well, I would like you to go ahead, go to the Sofascore app, give it a try, then come back here and make a comment and tell us how was it. Remember, if you have already maybe made it through some of the ranks and you are not making it through, remember to check the video in the description or in the playlist attached below. Thank you and have a lovely day.